Hey, shalom, shalom. Wants our praises be to Abanoah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Dub honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Hey, so there you have it. You see it on the TV screen. Government shutdown, which this isn't the first time that the U.S. government, quote unquote, shut down. But these are all telltale signs of Babylon, the fall of Babylon the Great, man. Because time and time again, the government shut down, man. And eventually, soon enough, it's going to be a shutdown where it's not going to come back like before, man. You understand? It's going to be a great economic collapse, societal collapse, so on and so forth. And we right around the corner to that. And these things, with the government shutdown, like I said, federal workers brace for layoffs, all of these things, the economic woes, the societal woes, like the scriptures tell you. Let me get that real quick. Matthew 24. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. All of these things are things that align with prophecy, that mark the end and the end of Esau's age and the beginning of Yahweh Shai's rule to come. So this book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 6, verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Come. And what did you have recently? The whole rapture situation, which a large majority of Christians believe in. The rapture, where they're going to be abducted before 7 years. Some madness, man. Nah, man, the real rapture, so to speak, is really when the nuclear missiles start to be shot off, the elect being beamed up in chariots, man. It's not nothing where you're going to be in hiding somewhere. The believers in Yahweh Shai are going to be hiding somewhere for 7 years. Nah, that's madness. That's not in the scriptures. But recently, there's been a whole thing about what? The return of so-called Jesus Christ, man. By these Christians. They said September 23rd, 24th, which that's come and gone. Which they don't. Hey, these people are such on a low level. Even people in the world know. The scriptures tell you, no man knoweth the hour, man. Not even Yahweh Shai himself, man. Not even who they really called Jesus Christ himself knows the hour. You understand? Only the Most High Yahweh knows the hour. But hey, that's fulfilling prophecy right here. That Yahweh Shai said, many gonna come in the Lord's name saying what? They are Hamashiach, they are anointed. Because them Christians, they say, yeah, the rapture coming tomorrow. I think they updated it to be the 6th or the 7th of this month. Some madness, but that's not according to the scriptures. But all of these things going on is part of the end time prophecy. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which that's all you're hearing all across the earth, man. You understand? That's all you're hearing across the earth. U.S. and Venezuela. In the Middle East, of course. Israel. Iran. Israel shot some missiles on Qatar, killing Hamas officials. So on and so forth. These different civil unrest in Europe. In South America. Here in America. That's all you're hearing is turmoil, man. Political divisions, racial divisions, class divisions. So on and so forth. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Even this is a political war right here. Because what did it say? Democrats and Republicans, man. They blaming each other. They are at war. Which a lot of this shit is theater. But nonetheless, it's playing out in real time. So you could say it's real-time theater. You understand? But they are at war with each other. And that's been this way forever, man. Democrats and Republicans. From since before I'm born, man. From since forever, so to speak. These people have been at war with each other. And it's really only more contentious in these times. Before, they had more, some type of what they call bipartisanship. They were cool with each other. But now it's just like straight, but it's gloves off, man. Especially with this guy, DJ Trump, in there. You understand? Which he's a loose cannon himself. the loose cannon. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall have wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. Can't say we're not troubled. We're not troubled by the government shutdown. We're not troubled by the coming economic collapse, because we know that is forewritten in the scriptures. And it must come in order for us to what? Receive our salvation. These things must come. Times must get hard. But guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is with us, so we're going to be good. As for the Lord's servants, they're going to eat. We're going to be good. We're going to have that succor. We're going to be good. We don't have nothing to worry about. And that's one thing. Even me, I try to, hey man, ain't nothing to worry about, man. It ain't, even in your day today, you gotta get rid of that worry demon. With all things, your job, how you gonna do this, how you gonna, just get rid of that worry demon. Because that's a demon in and of itself. That worry, that doubt. No. As long as we do what we're supposed to do, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is with us. Not telling you not to use wisdom, of course, but once you apply the wisdom of the scriptures and do what you're supposed to do, you're going to be Gucci, man. You're going to be good. So if you work for the government, you don't have to worry about this. You're going to be good, man. You're going to be good. And this is really just the beginning of things. This ain't, like they like to say, you will see nothing yet. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet come. So all of these things must come to pass. Economic turmoil, the political turmoil, racial divisions, the so-called gender war, all these things is coming together to that big combustion to be the collapse of Esau society. And really Esau is going to play that to bring in what? His own new world order. His one world governmental system. And you have the elites behind the scenes, and they're going to use their front men like Donald Trump, Elon Musk. I mean, these different big corporation conglomerates, these banks, all of them in on it, man, to bring in that what? The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man, the new world order, and ultimately to bring in World War III. Because all of them in the World War III, they jockeying for the top position, man. The elites across the world, the elites of America, the elites of Russia, the elites of China, so on and so forth. So this is the book of Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. Jeremiah chapter 51. Let's start at verse 9. Yeah, Jeremiah 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. God. So we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Hey, I was just watching something with the debt clock. The debt clock is at what? 37 trillion. Yeah, that's not 37 trillion is what the U.S. debt currently stands at. And you can look it up online. It's going up by the second, man. A bunch of freaking digits going up by the second. Is anybody gonna heal that? Is everybody gonna correct that? Hell no, man. They said about 20 years ago or so, the debt was at 3 trillion. Bill Clinton was running surpluses in terms of the U.S. government funding, the U.S. government budgeting. I guess the Lord brought all of that downhill, man. Now they in 37 trillion worth of debt and counting. And it's only getting bigger by the day, by the second. So is anybody going to heal that? Is anybody going to correct that? No, man. No, it's only going to get worse, man. Until they do the ultimate reset with this new world order system. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Forsake her, let us go everyone into his own country. Come. And you're going to have that more and more. A lot of these different nations make money here, they good here, they go back to their countries, man. Because the money that they made here, y'all 100,000 here, that's, you're going to live like a king in Philippines, in India. You know what I mean? In Arab world. Even in certain Caribbean islands, you're going to live good. South America, Dominican Republic, hey, you go there, you have couple 100,000, you'll be good, man. So a lot of these different nations, and even Israelites from these different nations, from these different countries, hey, a lot of them looking to leave America, and a lot of them have left America, and it's going to continue to be so, man. You understand? Because, hey, for those that have some sense, they realize, yo, this place is a sinking ship. This place is a fool's dream. It's really you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's really still hanging on to this American dream. But the people that's in the know, They have some sense. They realize, yo, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Shit, I go like I dip with 100K, I'm gonna be good in these different countries. I'm gonna be good in Thailand or whatever, man, Vietnam, China, whatever, Africa. You understand? Because ultimately America is a sinking ship, and it's a whole scam, man. This place is a whole scam. Everything is inflated based on inflation and credit, so on and so forth. Debt is a debt cycle. You understand? It's a debt cycle where if you have $1, you can borrow $5, man. Put it in what? Perpetual debt. But that's this society, man, and that's the government, man. If I'm not mistaken, government means rule of the mind. That's the mindset of this whole empire, debt. You know what I mean? Because that's what this is about, raising the debt ceiling, going into more debt. That's what this government shutdown is about. Because this group want to go into debt for this group want to go into debt for that, and they can't come to an agreement. So the government shut down. No, you everyday federal workers can't get paid. So top down, gonna feel it if this thing continue. Which this is just a telltale sign, because more than likely, unless the Lord wants otherwise right now, in the nearest future, they're gonna so-called fix it, but you have to look to see what they fix, how they fix it, and what's in the legislations that they pass with this, man. What's in the budget that they pass, what programs, what laws and regulations, so on and so forth. What are the effects of the bill that they will eventually pass? Because ultimately all of it is going to lead to what? Effing you people over more and more. The so-called ordinary person more and more, putting you into more of a corporate slave position. Because we know their goal is what? You shall owe nothing and be happy. You understand? That's their agenda. Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth all to heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. It's time. That's ultimately going to the nuclear destruction, man. Which for a lot of you would have waited too late to try to flee Babylon, man. A lot of you heathens, and even you 2/3 Jakes, man. Because by the time you're gonna be like, yo, everything's shut down. We in World War III. A lot of people getting drafted over to the Middle East, different fronts of the war, and hey, the nuclear buttons being ready to be pressed, man. But that's the times and the season, Ecclesiastes 3. That's the time and season to everything. That's the time and season that we're living in. Political, economic turmoil, geopolitical turmoil, economic turmoil. That's the two main times that we're living in. Geopolitical turmoil, economic turmoil, and everything falls under that. Political turmoil, class turmoil, racial turmoil, everything falls under that. But the two main things is economic turmoil, geopolitical turmoil, because the economic turmoil is going to lead to what? RFID chip. The geopolitical turmoil is going to lead to what? The World War III. So that's the two main things that we live in, and all of these are just on the coats of what's going on, what's ultimately is going to happen in these last days and times, man. I mean, this falls on basically the economic sector of people getting laid off, the government passing different economic laws and legislations, basically to screw you over more and more. And it is all theater, but ultimately is the theater of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So ultimately, this is something to keep your eye on, because we know it ain't no getting better for Babylon, man. It ain't no healing Babylon. It ain't getting out of debt. It ain't no brighter economic future for the masses. No. It's going to be downward spiral. Hey, our brother just posted in the chat. Hey, everybody looking for a second job. Yeah, even brothers in the comment, a second job, man. Even me at one point, like, yo, try to do a side hustle or a second job. But, hey, ultimately I said, fuck it. Just cut expenses or whatever. But, hey, a lot of people, even cutting expenses, not working it. And this is only going to add to that. It's like, yo, you got to get a second and a third job, man. And it's like you have to put yourself into more slavery and with the few jobs left, because what did they say? AI taking over. If you're trying to do Uber, they have the new thing with the Tesla the self-driving Tesla, so on and so forth. And I saw it a few months ago myself, driving upstate New York. They get a Tesla self-driving. Like, oh shit. So that's gonna take Uber jobs, taxi jobs, eh? And they have delivery, AI, delivery robot. So even AI taking a lot of jobs in corporate America, same way. AI taking over a lot of the different processes that can be that AI can take over, man. So hey, it's gonna get tighter and tighter. So hey, two things like I said to watch: economic turmoil, geopolitical turmoil, and everything else fall under that, man. Everything else, all the other different hiccups and shit falls under that, man. But geopolitical turmoil and economic turmoil, which this government shutdown, is economic turmoil, economic hardships for you, especially for your everyday Americans, man. Hey, so with that, hey, keep your eye on this. We see how it plays out. We see how the Lord play it. With that, let me say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone who rule well, and shalom to the elect. Kwame Asha Allah, Abad Babal.